Welcome back to another episode of Tim Plays Fallout 4, where we are here at Grey Garden. We've gone ahead and done quite a bit of building here, adding to the settlement, giving it a supply caravan station. We've got a good-sized workshop going. We've gone ahead and grabbed the armor from atop the adjacent expressway, bypass, bridge, whatever you want to call it. And it turned out to be a full set of T-51. And we had, I had McCready go ahead and remove his power armor so I could get a better look at it. And this is how the Minuteman paint scheme on the Hellfire looks. Looks pretty sweet. I like the sugar bomb paint scheme on the T-51 for the strength that it provides when you've got it all painted up. The other thing I like to do, the Arbraxo one looks kind of cool. So for the most part, I leave the robots alone to let them do their food production. Got similar to Greentop Nursery, we've got our generator and water inside the greenhouse, and may plant some additional crops outside, but we also have our little bit of a player home sort of settler building here with a few bunk beds. Got some a place to play with our Mr. Handy toys and Protectron models. Of course, added in a quick sink. Got a radio playing. Up here, we've also got our decontamination shower. Kind of like how all that came together. That was able to get us enough experience to get up to level 31, and we picked up the next rank of science. I would like to get the third rank of science because that lets me add to power armor the kinetics dynamo or kinetic servos, whatever it is that adds 2 strength to the chest piece on power armor. That would be pretty useful. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is set off to go see what the settlers at Oberlin Station need help with. We're fairly tired at this point. We also, while I was building, I did have my first visit from one of the Bunker Hill merchants, and it was cricket, so I picked up the spray and pray. So far I'm hanging on to it, since I'm not really doing a commando build. I highly recommend against giving that to a companion, because that explosive effect, they can accidentally kill you. And it's more likely they will accidentally kill you. And I don't want to go out like that.
I'm with the Minutemen. How can I help?
We got a nest of some nasty bugs just around the corner, and if they don't get cleaned out soon, we're gonna have a real problem. Well, what's really too bad is it'd be a nice spot for a new settlement. In fact, I know some folks that'd love to set up there if it was safe. If you can make sure the old workshop...
So I wonder if she's going to send me to Jamaica
Plain. Anyone who
Plain.
decides to move in later will be able to rebuild.
Or maybe Croup Manor. Oh. Taffington Boathouse. Alright, and we've already done that.
I already cleared that place out. You're safe now.
You serious? That's great news. By the way, we've decided to support the Minutemen.
Yeah, excellent. I didn't really want to go off on a mission to some additional settlement anyway. So with that, we now have control of Oberlin Station. That's a pleasant surprise. we can probably go check out. There's a little bit of fighting we can do over by this radio tower relay. There's usually some bugs there, and then down below here on the bridge, there's a little encampment where randoms can spawn. It looks like we've got one of the Dreth. I believe Dreth is like a gunner merchant or something. Shouldn't be hostile to us, but we'll check it out.
Well, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
We might as well extend this. I'm not sure if this tower actually does anything to give us signals to pick up. Yeah, I'm guessing no. Oh no, Boston City Works beacon. We got a garbled radio beacon signal. I believe the Boston City Works is for the Boston mayoral shelter. I'm curious what this one is. Oh, apparently by hopping down we have already lost those signals. So, okay, we don't have to manually turn them off. All right.
Now who's this? You hear
Yeah, we have a gunner.
Who are you? What are you doing out here?
Name's Dreth. That's all you need to know. Now, you here for business? I ain't got all night.
You a trader? Sure. Let me see what you've got.
All right, let him through.
Yeah, your gunner was too busy cooking to bother to draw on me.
It's late. You gonna buy something?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let's see what
Take a
she's
look.
got. Okay, so she has some decent weapons, some drugs, some ammo. Other than that, not a whole lot. Yeah, well, we don't really need anything from her at this point. So I think, since we're over here, let's go acquire the alien blaster. I think that might be what the distress signal actually was, because earlier it was in between recordings. I did get the notice of having the spacecraft crash over or fly overhead and then crash. Actually, I think we might still be tuned into the... Yeah, I think we're picking up the alien, because he should have a ham radio with him. I believe we just wander down here from the crash site. We'll find the cavern that he's hiding out in. There we go. And there he is. There's our alien friend. Now, now just to give an example of a Bethesda glitch, I'm gonna try and get 2 alien blasters out of this guy, and I will demonstrate how that glitch works. I doubt it's been patched, but it means instead of just picking him off in the head right here, we've got to have him get up and have him draw on us. There we go. All right. Yes, his. Okay, he's got his gun drawn, and that's what I needed to see. So when we've killed him like that, and he's dropped his alien blaster, what I'll do is when I pick it up, I'll put it on the cursor so that I can drag it over this way. And we'll just drop it there. And now I'll come back over here. And, okay, if I hover over him, he still has an alien blaster pistol. So we tell McCready to go pick up the alien blaster pistol.
Sure, no sweat.
And meanwhile, we hover over him. So McCready will go pick up that alien blaster pistol. Just like that. And then we pick up the one from his own inventory. And now, I should be able to ask McCready to trade, and in his weapons he'll have an alien blaster pistol.
Fine, we'll hang out here.
But in our own inventory, and it's kind of funny that it's still on. We'll turn that off. It's funny that you still hear the alien talking, even though he's obviously dead. I don't know what's the worst glitch, that he keeps talking on the ham radio even after death, or that we can use his death to get 2 of his pistols. So that pretty much does it. Might as well kind of pick him up here, and we'll set him up here so we can get a good screenshot of him, hopefully. No. See if he cooperates at all for it. No. That's not gonna work. But from here we can pretty much just loot up some fungus. And we'll head on out. I'm trying to decide between assisting the Brotherhood of Steel or heading to Vault 81. And I think since I'm already on this side of the river, I will start making my way towards Vault 81. Might as well grab some dirty water there. Here we've got the road that kind of cuts between the railroad up top there, and this will take us right down towards Hangman's Alley, and then up this hill towards that billboard is where the vault entrance is. While we're here, we'll go ahead and grab some carrots. I don't really need to. I'm mostly interested in the chems here because those are going to sell for more.
Sweet.
Like the Day Tripper. All right. So, with that done, now instead of heading around the reservoir here, we want to head uphill to get up to the vault entrance. And I'm kind of surprised I didn't see anyone at the end of that, like, bombed out house. There tends to be, sometimes you'll luck out and you'll see, like, gunners fighting Children of Adam or super mutants or feral ghouls, some sort of random encounter there. So sometimes there's a Yao Guai hanging out here as well. Instead, we'll head in and introduce ourselves to Vault 81. And I didn't really want to pick up encumbrance already. Actually, since I'm only a point over, I'll pick up an extra charisma point. There's a there is a speech check here where we use our Pip-Boy.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
I plan to kill you all.
Just looking to do a little trading.
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
Okay, now I'm going to try for help a Vault Dweller.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
All the more reason to help out a fellow Vault then.
I'm interested.
Okay.
What is it you need?
Fusion cores. 3 to be exact. You get the fusion cores, we grant the access.
Oh, what a coincidence. I have 3 on me.
I already have the fusion cores you need.
Really? Well then, I suppose I should say welcome.
I mean, they're all mostly depleted. I think one of them might be at 99%, but I think 2 of them are fairly well depleted. And I think when we complete the quests here, in the end, we do actually end up walking away with some extra fusion cores. The main thing that we want access to Vault 81 for, though, is to
Everyone's working hard right now.
primarily get the Overseer's Guardian,
Another outsider. That's all I'm asking.
Would they let you?
and then secondarily
But you
is
and I both
to
know we can't
get
keep going
Curie.
on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
I'm impressed you maintained a successful vault for so long.
Thanks. I owe it to the Overseers before me, but some here would disagree. A few believe opening the doors to the Commonwealth was a mistake.
Interaction is a good thing. The Commonwealth is improving.
So I've heard. But it's still got a long ways to go. That's why I like to use a give-and-take system. If outsiders are willing to help us, we're willing to help them. Speaking of, if you're ready, I can take those fusion cores from you.
Of course. Here they are.
Thank you. Dr. Pensky will greatly appreciate these. Now, I have work to do. If
I
you
wonder
need
what would
anything
happen
else,
if I
I'll be in
just
my office.
didn't talk to her and kind
Not
of
making any trouble.
brushed her by instead of giving her the fusion cores.
No signs of radiation.
All right.
Hey, Ashes. What are you doing up here? Ashes.
All right. Go for your.
Damn it. They're
Go
not
for
gonna
it,
like
Ashes.
this.
Now's your chance.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I could totally go for some grilled cat right about
I don't want
now.
to hear any negative reports about you, outsider.
Okay. So Ashes has left the vault. We will head further in. The one thing I really don't care about is it's hit or miss. Sometimes the tour quest gets bugged, and half the time it works okay. But it's also kind of, once you've done it once, I don't really
Yes, I am.
feel like repeating it.
I can show you around the vault if you want. Just 5 caps.
Sure, but I'm not paying you.
Okay, okay. Boy, you're a real cheapskate. We'll start over here.
Ha. All right. Well, I suppose we'll follow this kid. First time I ever tried to do it, I was following him just like this. He got to here and it was like failed quest because I wasn't
This is
following
the depot.
him,
The Combs
I guess,
family run it.
close enough.
Aaron and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
Good to know, Austin. Thanks.
See, I told you I know things. Next up, the Overseer. I bet you killed a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders.
We'll be back
I bet
to
you fought raiders too.
meet her for the Overseer's Guardian rifle.
The Overseer's office is up there. They're busy up there, and they do not like to be bothered. She makes rules, but she's nice. I like her.
Overseer, huh? I suppose someone needs to be in charge.
Kind of hoping for a
From
drinking fountain
That's
around
where
here.
you find her. Next stop, the diner. Now we gotta go downstairs. That's where the diner is. Everybody eats there. Sometimes it gets real crowded. The Somersets are nice though. You'll like them.
Right. Keep going, kid. Make me push you down the stairs. Okay. Well, I'm still following you.
Hello, Austin. I see you're showing our guest from the Commonwealth around.
Yes, ma'am. This is the Sunshine Diner. Grant says that they'll take all of our hard work and turn it into swill. Mr. and Mrs. Somerset run the diner. They're pretty nice. Mrs. Somerset's pies are the best.
I'll come here if I get hungry.
I like it here.
I'll save you a slice of pie, Austin.
Next stop, Horatio. I told you they were nice. Do you like your hair? I like mine. I hate combing it though. Grant makes me comb it.
Here we've got another taboo tattoos.
Rat's nest.
Yes.
This is where Horatio fixes up people's hair. Aaron's mom comes here all the time. Gran hardly comes here at all. She makes me cut my hair, though. It's not fair.
If I ever need a new hairstyle, I'll come here.
I hate getting my hair cut. Next stop is Gran. Let's go see Gran. I live with her. She's not my real grandmother, though. My parents died when I was real little. Hi, Gran.
Austin, what are you doing here? Are you bothering that stranger from the Commonwealth?
I'm not bothering him. I'm helping him. That's Gran. She takes care of me. You can call her Dr. Pensky. She acts all grumpy. That's not for real.
Says you.
She runs our hydroponics lab. It's where we get all our food.
Good to know. I bet she takes good care of you.
When she remembers. Or isn't too busy.
Watch it, boy.
Next stop, Miss Katie. Come on, hurry up. We gotta go to the other side of the vault. I'll show you where I go to school. I bet you didn't have to go to school.
You'd be surprised, kid.
This is the school. Miss Katie runs it. It's boring most of the time, but Grant says I have to go anyway.
Your Gran is a smart woman, Austin.
It's good to know all the kids are getting an education.
If you say so. Next stop is the medical clinic. Let's go downstairs. I'll show you the clinic. Doc Forsyth and Rachel are okay, I guess. But I don't go there unless I have to. Or unless Grant makes me. This is our medical clinic. If you get hurt or sick, you come down here. Dr. Forsyth says I can't bother him or Rachel while they're working.
Good to know.
I hope you don't mind needles. They poke at you a lot in here. Now we go see Erin.
And now it's
She's gonna be
finally
surprised when she sees you.
coming
Come
to a
on,
close.
This way. Erin and I spend a lot of time together. She didn't believe me when I said I would bring you to her.
I think we'll wrap this episode up right when we talk to Erin, who will give us a quest to go get her cat back. So it'll probably be 2 episodes from now before I get to even delve into the secret part of this vault.
Erin, look who I found. A stranger from the Commonwealth.
Wow. You're really from the Commonwealth?
Yes, I am.
Whoa. Someone from the Commonwealth. That's so cool. We haven't had a visitor in a while now.
Thanks for doing my tour. I was so cool to show you off to everyone.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my cat?
Ash is gone?
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please.
Need your help here.
No one else would set foot outside for him.
I'll find him for you.
Thank you. His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
And with that, we will close out this episode and start next time with Here Kitty Kitty. Want to thank you for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please throw a like on them, share, and subscribe. Click that notification button. I really appreciate it, and we will see you next time.